Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and this is another Bitcoin and crypto update. In the last video, I was hoping possibly we will break through the 50 EMA on a 50-minute chart, and this will turn out to be a fake out. Unfortunately, this turned out not to be. If you guys remember my what if video, that is based on this video. I am looking for any possibility of this actually being just a temporary drop and then a reversal up so we can actually get in instead of waiting like some of us been waiting right now up to 47,000 and still never took advantage of nothing. So um so I'm trying to avoid that what if from the video what if, trying to find that perfect scenario to get back in if this is not a drop. So I'm looking at both sides, possibly a drop, or possibly this is just a bounce back. And I hope you guys understand. If I say something it doesn't happen, it's because I am trying to keep you guys posted so we don't lose an opportunity. Now, on this trend down, as you guys can see, we've been steadily keeping a line, which right now I've been able to recalibrate. Now, if you look at that line on a 15-minute chart, we are constantly slowly moving the top away as we come to new points that we can attach ourselves at the bottom, which is mean our speed coming down or our angle of going down is increasing. So we are pulling back away every time we come back to the 50 EMA. Now, also, if you guys notice, I'm going to zoom in right now. My computer, for some reason, is really slow. On our 50 EMA, this time we have not actually even touched 50 EMA. We only touched the cloud, but the 50 EMA never was even touched compared to if we look at our past times. We went through 50 EMA, but stayed within the cloud. We broke through 50 EMA and the cloud to the top. So this time we didn't even broke through the 50 EMA, only entered in the bottom side of the cloud. So it is saying that people are desperate to get to wherever they want to go at the bottom. Not exactly people, more like market makers. So if you're still trading in the trade, I wish you have some kind of a plan that I don't know of yet. Now let's look at 1 minute. At 1 minute, we created with this new calm down. We created a new trend where we had it start right there, kind of slightly broke through the trend, and here's my neck mount of the high. We barely touched it, which means again, if I were to move my points, this one to here and this one to here, we will start moving away from the top 2 points, which means our drop is also increasing faster and more going steeper. Now, we are coming down to this area right here. Two things might happen. Whatever we just had right here, this thing right here, will be considered as this, and we will continue going down. Or we might actually have something like this repeating itself a couple more times down the hill. But again, for this to repeat with the angle that it is going, it has to develop, a bigger drop for it to repeat. Otherwise, these guys right here, tiny hips, whatever you guys want to call it, will become smaller and smaller as we continue going down. Next stop would be this region right here around 38,000. Then in this region, we have an opportunity to bounce back, retest the area of 43,000 and continue going down. And as you guys can see, Here was a retest of 43,000 as it was coming up. Right now, this was a retest of the resistance. So if we go through 43,000 with something similar to this and fall down, yeah, we might have a possibility of retesting that as a resistance on our way down. So keep that in mind. We do have some resistance in this area, about 40,500, about 40,000, I would say. There's that resistance. Then that 38,000 resistance, we also might experience at 41 and also at 42.5. So those are a couple of resistances we might be experiencing based on 4-hour chart. But we also might be experiencing some resistance in this area right here between 43 and 43.5 as we do come down. So those are kind of support resistance that we will be accounting. Some of them might allow us to bounce back. Some might would just continue falling. But as we can see, the candles are becoming bigger and bigger on a 15-minute chart as we continue dropping. We are pulling away further and further away from this trend line that I just put together, which means we're continuing to fall until we find further support, possibly to bounce back. Now, during this um, fall, actually, one coin broke away, and let me find. Sushi actually during this fall was continuously climbing up. Right now it's starting to give in into the next fall, but it recovered almost to where it was before we started the fall. So Sushi is still trying to complete its final run. Another one. No, I think Sushi is the only one, I guess, because I did mark it red or pink for my attention. Yeah, but Sushi definitely tried to run up during this drop, or as we were kind of going sideways, whatever you guys want to call it, slight bounce. So there it is. Um, do watch Sushi if we do come back to another bounce and it will try to break away again. You guys might be able to make a couple bucks. Possibility on this one was up to 10% from the bottom to the top. So if you guys even got in about halfway in, that's possible 5%. So yeah, just something. Man, I hate every time you touch something, it just moves on your screen, and then you have to remove it again. So there is. Be blessed, be wise, be smart. Like I said in the past, you're the only one that can make the smartest decisions with your money. So take the knowledge that I'm giving, sharing, offering, um, use it, analyze the information, and if you feel inside in you that information I'm giving is right, is fair, is accurate, definitely, make those moves that you feel it needs to be moved. But definitely be smart with your money. Blessings to all, and I'll be back as soon as I see something else happening here.